Hello everybody, I'm here today because I thought I would do Tracy Fox's challenge that she's got over on her group, the Foxy Crafters, and you've got to make a tag, and it has to, you have to spell your name out and you have to find a colour of your, whatever your name is. So mine is Andrea. Okay, so I've chosen, A for amber, navy blue, D for daffodil. Okay, and it is a colour because I checked on the computer and the hex code. Rose, ebony and azure. Okay, and because some of these colour, you might not, like if I'm using these, I might not have those exact colours, so I put equivalent to what they would mean. Amber would be an orange, navy would be, the darkest blue, say you have, all right. Daffodil would be a yellow. Rose would be some form of pink. Ebony, of course, black. And azure, mid blue. Okay, so that is what I've used, and this is what I've come up with. Okay, so that's my amber. That's my navy blue. That's my navy blue because that's the darkest one I've got. There, the daffodil. So I picked a yellow out. Rose, ebony and azure, or a mid blue. Okay, because I've got a couple of lighter ones than that, so I thought, well, I'll pick that one. Not a colour combination I would ever put together, so to me this is going to be real fun because I wouldn't do it. And I think this is where we learn from, we put all these sort of different colours together and we might not like it at the end, but we most probably learn a lot in the process. I've pre-gessoed a piece of card, okay, and I've cut it in half. The A4 I've cut in half because I thought, well, I either do a couple of tags or anything, but I tend to like to work bigger than my tag. I don't tend to cut tags up first and then do them. All right, I like to work like this, and then I can cut my tags down because there'll be certain bits that I'll really like and there might be other bits that I don't. So when I'm doing anything like this, I will work that way. Okay, so I'm just going to, I pre-gessoed and dried. All right, I'm going to just do this sort of thing. This will not work if you don't gesso properly, all right, because the gesso forms a seal and you can move paint and everything around, yeah. So I am going to scribble away. Oh, it's so dark, isn't it? Black I'm going to put on after. Okay, right, now I'm going to get a wet wipe. I did have one actually, this will do. I've already used it, but that's all right. And I am going to do this, okay, and it's going to bleed out those on the wet wipe into the blue there. I'll keep the same colour family as well. I've got that bit on there, yeah. Okay, I'll get a clean bit now. Okay, and I'm going to go to the yellow. I'm going to go over there as well. Like that. A little bit too, there we go. If you see that, I had a real definite line there. I didn't want that. Yeah, it's got a nice green now, look. Blue and yellow makes green. Okay, my gosh, it's bright, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna use a bit more pink. Okay. That's good. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to spritz a little bit with water. Okay, I've got my heat gun out and I want to do a bit of that first. Let's see what happens. If nothing, it's fine. Okay, that water didn't do a lot, a little bit, not very much. So, but I think I'm going to add even more pink on here. Okay, because I'm going to take it away again with a stencil or something like that. Okay, actually, now that's there, we can just do it with our fingers, I think. Because I want to see the stencil show up, so okay. Right, that's all. I have no idea, folks, where this one come from. Okay, but it is, you know, a proper make one, but I have no idea. Right, so what I'm going to do here, right, do I want it that way or do I want it, I quite like it that way. All right, and I'm going to hopefully take some of these out. Okay, that's good, and a bit in the middle. Okay, and there we go. Right, I haven't used any black yet because I'm going to save that till after. Okay. Right, so what we've got to do now is I might cut my tag up now. I think I'm ready. Let's have a look. What size is that? That's usually about right. Yeah, 5 3/4. So I'm going to get maybe by 2.5. I might get 3 out of there. I'll go and cut them down now. Right, so that's all cut up now. I'll do a bit of stamping. It's one of the Tim Holtz ones. I'm not sure now because they're all split up in my box. So I keep going back to using this one, and so I'll have to organise them a bit better. So, but I'm sure you know them. It comes in a set, I think, or something. Right, I'm just gonna do a bit of stamping. like that. I need a bit more in there. Okay, I think that's right. That's my favourite so far. Without a doubt. Let's get rid of this ink. Okay, that's all done, and I thought I would choose one of these stamps, considering it's quite funky, the design, so I'm going to go along with this, and I'm going to stamp this on here and on the tag. I think that's quite a nice technique that I like doing anyway, so I'm going to use that one. This is just a bit of dictionary paper that I think, by the looks of it, I've used on my gel. It's a roller or something like that. Okay, that's archival ink. Just ink up that. Do a bit more. Actually, go down now. Oh, I should have had a bit of sponge underneath, to be honest. I've got no spring in that. Oh, that's okay, that's fine. I'll get my sponge now. Versifying, I think. Right, okay, I'll leave that one for now. It's a little bit, I prefer this one here. Right, let's stamp the card wherever you are, the tag rather. Okay, and I think I'm gonna put it there. Oops, let's see. Oops. Too long for my hand. Oh, got a bit on there, look. It's okay. It's hard getting it in frame because I tend to do it like that. Good bit of pressure on there. Yeah. Did move a bit, but that's okay because this is going over there like that, so it's all right. Let's give it a quick blast. Okay, what else we got on there? Might use that. No, I only want 2. For some reason, I only want 2. Yeah, because I'm going to join them together with something. I was just looking at this. I think. Again, I'm going to put that on there. Shall I? Might be a bit big. I think it is. Seems a bit sort of big for that, doesn't it? I was going to sort of put something like that, but I think a bit of washi tape with something on rather, I think. Put that away. Okay, I found out what I'm going to do. I've got the word stamp from that one there, and it had chaos. And I thought, do you know what? It's sort of explaining what's happening at the moment, isn't it? So I am going to use that saying, it says out of chaos comes creativity, but to be honest, it's a bit big for the tag. So I'm going to stamp it and just cut out the word chaos, and I shall stamp it on here. So we could use chaos and creativity on another tag, couldn't we? So looking at that, I'll just dry that off a bit. Perfect match, isn't it? That thin bit of washi tape. Just might put another bit up there. Okay, and tie my stitch around that in black and put some things there. I think that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 more, and I'm going to use the same stamp set, I think. And I'm definitely going to put on that whole saying somewhere, you know, like down here, and then some flowers over there or something. So I'm going to do that as well. So I will stamp some more flowers on here, and I don't mind if they haven't got any yellow on them or anything like that. That's okay, that's fine. I can get a few flowers out of those. I've got loads more anyway. Right, I shall do the stitching, I think, and add some fibres, and then I'll do the other 2. I stitched around there, and they've got a little bit of a gap here, so I just thought I would put a little bit of stamping down there, just a bit light stamping. Like that. Okay, where's this? Get that off. I need that for the other ones. I might need it for the other ones rather. Okay, let's put some fibres on the top. Should we go blue? Well, I'm going to go yellow, I think, because I've used a lot of blue lately. Considering it's, oh, it's quite bright, isn't it? Mine's a bright tag, so let's. There we go. And I'm going to ink around the edges. And put the date on this. Do that after. These sort of things tend to go in my art journal, you know, because I like doing that sort of thing as well. I do like doing quite funky designs as well as vintage, so. Right, that's number one. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is just stamp out those. Where's my foam? So much better with that. That, and let's get some more paper, and I'll just stamp about I'm going to do a few on one. I think I'll do 3 and then some small ones. This little one here, and I actually cut that out as well, so let's take that off a minute. I've taken a very white piece, but this is like really thin. Love it, actually. So I'm gonna do a couple of on there. Might as well do the little one as well. Right, I've cut all the little bits out, stamped and cut all the bits out, and I think this one I'm going to have the main one up there somewhere, and then a few more dotted around, I think. There's a hole there, isn't there? So let's put that right up there. Okay, give that a bit of dry. I don't mind that floating here because I'm going to put one down there. Okay. So we need one there. I'm just wondering where to put the little one. Off a minute. I get so mucky. I will wash my hands in a minute. Right, where are we going? That wants to go maybe down there. That way like there. And then we'll cut that one off there. Okay, right. But I need a stem there. That's all right. Where's the big one? Here we are. Okay. And this one here, I'm just going to add a bit more pink. Yeah, I'm liking that one too. Yeah. We could have put those little things on there, but I think that's overload. Yeah, no, I'm leaving that as it is. I quite like it. Okay, there's no word on that one, no. I was going to put something, no, it just looks right like that. I'm going to leave it. Actually, just time I stitch around, I think that will be perfect. So I'll go and do that, and then we'll do the last one. Number 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is going to have some lunch, and then I'll do the next one. Okay, see you in a minute. Right, let's have a look, see what we're going to do with this one then. I might just do that sort of thing. I think actually I will. Yeah, I'm going to do that sort of thing and keep it simple. So I'm sort of running out of time now. We have something that comes on every day at 5 o'clock. and it tells us, you know, what the government are doing or things like that. And I do tend to watch it because, you know, it's about what they're going to do for businesses, what they're going to do for, you know, unemployment and things like that. So, yeah, or anything, lockdown or whatever's going to happen. Should we come down a little bit, I think? Let's have a look. There, I think. I do want some little ones in as well, but I'll have a look. One there would be nice, wouldn't it? I think. Yep. Let's do that. Keep picking up that same one. That's right, it's not the black and white one, it's the other coloured one. I actually want the black and white ones. Yeah, well, I didn't fit that word in, did I? Right. Unless that goes down there on something and then we put it on that. Yes, I think I'm going to do that. Right. Oh, that's going to be, might be a bit much, do you think? Might be. I'll just have a look. Yeah, it's too big. Right. It's such big birds. All right for journals, you know, art journals, but for tags it's just a little bit too big really. Yeah, I think that's all right. Never mind, it's a little bit too big, that one, the text definitely, but I thought I have to use it because this is actually how I feel. Definitely. Yeah, just had some notifications that because we live in a very quite a safe county, Cornwall, and the A30, which leads from England to Cornwall, is chock-a-block with caravans and people coming on holiday. Nothing is open here, and it's, I don't know. I don't know what to think, because I want people to go away and things like that, but it's, the trouble is we haven't got, you know, we've only got one hospital, and apparently there's only 10 ICU beds in the hospital, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure, but that's what I was told. So yeah, it's a bit worrying really. I think there's not going to be anything for them to do when they're here, so I think we want blue on that one, don't we? Definitely bit of blue to match that. I'm going to stitch around that, and I'll see you in a minute. And there we are, that's all done now as well. So that's all 3 of them. So that was a nice challenge from Tracy, and it was just one stamp set. It's set for the background. Yeah. Do I need a bit of... No, I'm alright. I'm going to leave it exactly as it is. Leave alone, Andrea. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a bit of fun. And thank you, Tracy, for the challenge. I enjoyed it. Oh, I'll put all the information of the challenge below. Okay, thank you. Bye.